Yeah, interest rates have definitely been coming down, and refinances have been a pretty hot topic. So let's give you some basic information about that refinance, the conventional refinance, which is a very popular refinance option when it comes to that rate term, no cash out, limited cash out refi. Those are all synonymous, by the way. So, what that means is we are looking to refinance your first mortgage and looking to lower the interest rate so that we can either make your payment lower or shorten your term. That is the goal of one of these limited no cash out refinances. But here's the thing, we cannot pay off a second mortgage typically in that refinance. So if you bought a house and then a few months or a few years down the road, you got a home equity line or a second mortgage, know that we can only pay off the first mortgage with that no cash out refinance. So that second mortgage will either have to be paid off by you or they would have to agree that they're going to let you refinance and them stay exactly the same. So if you have that second mortgage in place, before you get too deep into that no cash out refinance, you want to make sure that you have something planned with that second mortgage if you have one. Another thing to remember is that these refinances to lower your interest rate, they're different than a cash out refinance. So you're not getting money out to do repairs on your house or to add a kitchen, right? It is really just meant to lower your interest rate to save you money or save you on your term. Another thing that's important to know about a conventional no cash out refinance is you do have to qualify, which means that your credit score needs to be high enough, the debt ratio needs to be low enough, and the house needs to appraise for enough. So you can go up to 97% loan to value on those limited cash out refinances or rate term refinances. And as far as what you can get back when it comes to closing, you can pay off your first mortgage. Here's the trick, you can finance in your closing costs. Let me say that again. We can pay off the first mortgage and we can pay off and include any closing costs that go into that mortgage. And then you can get up to 2% or $2,000, whichever is lower, cash back. So just a little tiny bit of cash back can be given. The beauty of these are typically we're lowering your monthly payment, and normally you're going to get to skip a payment or two when it comes to your mortgage, which is some nice relief as well. Just remember that even though you're not paying closing costs out of pocket typically, they do have closing costs that are just financed in. So you are paying them, they're just not cash out of pocket. We're using the equity in your house to pay those closing costs. All right, so if it makes sense for you to go do a rate term refinance, contact your favorite lender and let's talk about the options and if that would really help you save enough in your monthly payment. You know how we were saying date the rate, marry the home? I know lots of realtors had that posted, lenders had that posted. Well, we got about a 1% rate reduction from the highest that we had a couple years ago, 18 months ago. So it might be time to go out there and let your buyers know, the buyers that you helped get into their home 8 months, 10 months, 12 months, 24 months ago, that the rates have declined and it might be worth their while to check out a rate term refinance. We'll see you next time.